Hello all. Welcome to a wildlife management area in beautiful Virginia. Wildlife management areas offer free camping if you have like I don't know, either a fishing license or a hunting license or both or something. You'd have to go online to look at what the requirements are, but basically you can camp pretty much anywhere as long as it's not a parking area or marked that you can't camp here. So my husband and I come here a lot. Primarily because I don't know, it's free, it's beautiful, there aren't too many people, you're not camping all on top of each other, and because you're in the middle of the woods, there are plenty of areas where you can kind of be tucked away for privacy and seclusion, because we do enjoy that very much. For me, it's part of the reason to go camping at all, is just to get away from everything. So we're walking up on our camp area, our campsite, which again, tucked away, secluded, surrounded by trees. And you see the big old 2020 tarp over the entire pretty much the entire setup. We try to get as much coverage with that tarp over the camp area to prevent, like things falling out of trees, hitting you, branches, nuts, pine cones, whatever. But of course, to also stay dry. Just because you're, living in the trees and the dirt doesn't mean you have to be filthy. So, let's see. Outside we have, obviously we have a fire pit. We have a little sitting area outside. Because I think camping, one of the best things in the world is just to sit and enjoy the sounds. Like, it helps me. I sleep like nobody's business. Like I'm part of a study or something when we go camping. That is the tent we've had we are entering our 3rd year of owning this tent. And huge shout out to Bushnell, because we have put this tent to the test. We have had it out in nasty weather. We've had it in beautiful weather. We have used it. My husband and I camp a lot. And when I say a lot, I seriously mean in the last couple of years, probably 2 to 3 weekends a month. And it has some really awesome features. He's paying attention to one right now. This zips on both sides. I'm gonna get there. Anyway, that's enough. It unzips, and you can wrap these elastic sides around an air conditioner, because my husband loves me and wants me to be comfortable. There's nothing worse than trying to sleep when you're sweaty, so we don't have to worry about that. We have this air conditioning vent. You set it up outside. Ooh, it blows through the bottom of the tent. We get it to circulate. It has a second one, which we don't use that one because that's where our bed is. So you can see up around the tree we have some fishing poles, because that's one of the things you're supposed to do. We go camping, we go out fishing, we do all the outdoor stuff you're supposed to do, like grill. I swear to God, my husband's grilling skills improve with every single trip we take. I'm so serious. I'm not even saying that just because he's filming it. But he also makes sure that his wife has the ability to have everything that she would want electronically. One of the last times we were here, he even built me an outdoor shower with tents tarps. All kinds of stuff so that I could bathe. And it was amazing. It was one of the best showers I think I've ever had.
And what these are right here are 3 8D 20 amp hour batteries.
Yes, so that we can, we do have kids and stuff, so we have to, make sure our phones stay charged so that if they need us, they can call us. And so that we can watch that laptop right there. We also, bagels with cream cheese is one of our favorite breakfasts while we're camping. So we have, he has the setup for the toaster, the laptop with some speakers so we can watch DVDs, or we can hotspot cell phones to watch Netflix. Sorry, half-eaten, well, almost gone pepperoni tray.
What we have right here is a 10,000 watt inverter that I have wired into the 3 8D batteries right outside the back door.
And that is a propane tank because
20 pound.
Oh yeah, 20-pound tank. Because we run a heater when needed.
That
we
20-pound tank runs a line over to the Camp Chef kitchen. A little 2-burner stove.
The other wonderful thing he did for us for the kitchen was he bought us this little camp kitchen setup. And when he ordered this, I think he got it off of Finger Hut. Oh, but it is Coleman. So Coleman is like, to me, is like the most famous brand when it comes to camping gear. I said to him that I thought it wasn't necessary. I didn't think we would get much use out of it, but I was super wrong. I love the fact that it's got all these little hooks so you can we hang pots and pans, we hang our cooking utensils. It legit has a little sink right here, like minus the faucets, but you can put your dirty dishes in there. This surface is, oh my gosh. I mean, it's not like marble or anything like that, but we have, cut fresh vegetables. There's not a lot of gouges or anything. It folds down. This, like it's all collapsible. This is part of it, what the camp stove is sitting on. It all folds into itself, and it even has this little thing right here that's for a trash can. We don't often use that though. But you have plenty of storage space. We bring a couple of extra tables, and we like to, when we go camping, we put everything we bring with us in totes. We don't like to bring bags and stuff because the totes end up being multi-purpose. Like, yes, it stores everything, but you can also use it as a tabletop. I'll show you that in just a second. But like, this is a huge tote that has, a bunch of dishes, colander, bowls, paper towels, napkins, whatever. It's just all kitchen stuff. We have a ton of Reynolds wrap. You can never have too much tin foil. We also make sure that we bring a ton of charcoal. And I don't know if you can see under there, we also have bow and arrow because, I mean, we're at a wildlife management area. You can hunt here during certain times. Right now, it's more for protection because we're in the middle of nothing. So, here comes a wild animal now.
Come here, beastie.
Come on, big girl.
Now we come up to the Bushnell entrance to the tent.
Yeah, this is a, what is it, 15 by 9? I think it says it right here, yeah. 15 by 9 instant cabin. Woo. So we're in this little, it's kind of like a, what'd you say it is? A pergola? Pergola. Basically it's an area that if it's raining, you can come right here. You can take off all your wet stuff and your shoes before you walk into the tent, which we will show you now. Oh, and we also like to keep our cooler in here, keep it out of the sun. This has been here for probably, I'm gonna say like 50 hours. And there's still plenty of ice down here. Wormies to go fishing. Thanks, Walmart. We make sure we bring plenty of stuff because, like I feel like you can't really have too much food because you'll bring it home if you don't use it. Who doesn't want peanut butter and jelly? Okay. So, coming in the tent, even my parents joke us and say that we glamp. This is an Intex. It's like the best model queen size bed that they make, I think. It's 22 inches tall. It's self-inflating. We have had, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these. We kept kind of flip-flopping back and forth between whether or not we wanted a queen or a twin. But you can see that even a queen is only taking up, like, here's the halfway point. So it's not taking up the entire half of the tent because we like to have a sitting area. For the evening times when we come in here and, you know, open up all the windows and we like to listen to the sounds. My husband also got me a camping toilet. This is, for this kind of camping, amazing. He's right here. Come on. Come on.
Little turtle head.
So we even bring this when we camp at a campground, because in the middle of the night, I don't want to walk in the dark by myself. I'm not going to wake him up to go to the bathroom. So he loves me enough to buy me my own camping toilet. These are more totes. Like some of this carries, you know, bedding, or, which most of it is bedding. But in the evening time, we'll bring the laptop in here to watch a movie or something along those lines. And probably one of my favorite parts of camping with my husband is this. It's the floor. He bought me a little carpet because, you know, when you come in, you take your shoes off. But he also got me flooring so that I'm not walking on, you know, the earth with a bunch of rocks and trees, roots and stuff, with basically this thin material between us and it. So it's pretty thick. It's really comfortable. I don't believe in matching socks. And, you know, again, a lot of the totes, like this, serves as a bedside table for glasses and drinks before we go to sleep. And the two that were stacked is what we put the laptop on, so it's elevated, we're not looking down. And you can see Mutford's bed. But probably another super useful hack that we do is up here, which he'll probably have a... I might have just blocked that camera.
You did.
Sorry. My fingers are always in the way when we film anything. So, of course, the tent has a mesh roof, but between that mesh and our rain fly, we have, just super cheap, the shower curtains, because when he puts the air conditioner in the summertime or a heat source in the wintertime, that helps keep that air in the tent. So we just kind of what are they? Clothespins. Clothespinned it to the straps that help, you know, support the tent, keep it on the poles, which this tent is, I think it's called an instant tent because it just has these little legs. Just has these legs with this little button, and you push the button, and oh look, it'll come halfway down, and then when you're setting it up, it clicks into place and done. So
the opposite side of the tent from the air conditioner port, it has an E port.
you coming?
Run all your power lines through. Get your power inside the tent. So that's our campground.
Yeah, and setup. I think because we're a little particular about how we want things and the amount of stuff that we bring for convenience and comfort. I think it usually takes like an hour and a half to set up and tear down.
Yeah, probably closer to 2. Right at 2 hours.
You know, that's making sure dishes are cleaned and everything is kind of put away in an organized fashion, because we're going to do it again next weekend. So we want to not inconvenience ourselves. And I mean, Friday after work, first thing you're trying to do is get out the door and go. So we hope you enjoyed visiting our campsite. we'll probably make more videos about setting up and tearing down and giving you little tips.
Of things that we learn, because after all the years we've been doing it together, we're still learning.
Oh yeah. We'll probably be out of a tent in the not so far off future.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video.
We'll see you soon.